Hey, what's up guys? Jackson here. Just wanted to tell you guys some of the reasons why I chose the Iron 883. I'd say one of the biggest perks of owning an Iron 883 is the cost of insurance. You know, don't quote me on this because everybody's insurance rates are different, but I'm going to tell you how much I pay a month for my insurance, and that may help you kind of determine what you may pay, depending on your driving record. You know, I pay $15 a month for full coverage insurance, which is absolutely incredible. Anything, I don't know, you know, all states are different too. I live in the state of Florida. Anything under 1,000 cc's, you get an insurance break, you know, which I already knew right off the bat that I was going to build my bike to 1,200, so, you know, that don't bother me. Yeah, if you got in a wreck and you destroyed your motor, yeah, they probably wouldn't build it back to a 1,200 again, but here's my thing. 1,200 kits are relatively cheap anyway, so, and the chances of you destroying your motor in a wreck is pretty slim. Usually, you know, I see, you know, you guys probably know, I work for Harley, and, you know, I see wrecks come through all the time. I mean, I do at least one wreck estimate a week, and, I mean, rarely do we rebuild motors from wrecks. Most of the time it's body, you know, highway bars, handlebars, you know, things that are easily twisted up in a wreck, you know, not motors. And so that's another reason why. I mean, that's a reason why I went with the Iron. And another reason is you know, some of you may know, some of you may not, the gearing is a little shorter in an Iron 883 than it is a 1,200. So when you build it to a 1,200, you get that, you know, you still have the short gears, you can accelerate much quicker. And some people argue that, you know, if you want to argue that, that's fine. But in my experience riding Sportsters, an 883 built to a 1,200 is way faster than a 1,200. You're not going to get that top end, you're right. You will not get the top end. But I ain't worried about top end. I ride in the city most of the time. So I want to be able to get out of somebody's way. And I want to be able to accelerate quickly. You know, those are some of the things that I expect out of a motorcycle. Everybody likes and looks for different things. I like quick acceleration. That's always been my thing. When I need to go, I want to be able to go. And my bike is not built to a 1,200 yet. You know, I spent, you know, some of my time and effort doing other things that I wanted to do. But when I do, I already know what it rides like, so I'm going to love it. So I definitely recommend an Iron for those reasons. You know, insurance is super cheap, and you know, when you build it to a 1,200, it's fast as shit. Another reason is I don't like the way the 48 handles. I really don't. I don't like how small the tank is. I don't like the way it takes turns. I am just not a fat front tire type of guy. Not at all. I think you really sacrifice handling with that front tire being like that. And like I said, that's an opinion, and I'm sure some of your opinions may differ, but that's my opinion, you know. And another reason is I really like the old school look of an Iron, you know. You still got your peanut tank, but it's a little bit bigger. You know, the 1,200, I mean the 48 tank is a 2.1 gallon tank, and you're gonna get about 70 miles before that thing is empty. I am good. You know, I get about 120 out of mine. You know, doesn't seem like much, but when you're on a bike, 50 more miles is a lot. So I mean, I like the bigger tank. It takes care of me. That's another reason why I like it. Also, I like mid controls. If you ride aggressively, I definitely recommend mid controls. It puts your center of gravity a little higher, puts you a little more forward, puts you in a more aggressive riding style, so you can hit corners a little better on an iron than you can on a 48. And if you have any issues with you know, getting cramped up, there's a little highway bar on there. That's what I did. You know, it still looks good. I get a lot of compliments on it. I've had a ton of people say, I never thought a highway bar would look good on a Sportster, but it looks good on your bike. And if people say that to me, you can make it look good on yours too. So if I'm chilling and I'm not in heavy traffic, I'll throw my feet up and get a little bit comfortable, and that's all she wrote, you know. So, oof. Man, traffic is horrible today. But and I think that the Iron 883 is a little more versatile on what you can do to it and like which direction you can go, you know, from bobber to club style to cafe to whichever direction, you know, or whichever style you like. I ride in the city a lot, you know, to and from work. This is my daily. I ride this bike rain or shine every single day. So I mean, you know, I had 16-inch apes on my bike, and I was involved in an accident, and at that point I realized how little control you have with ape hangers. All the flex, like nothing. So right then I was like, I'm going T-bars, you know, I want the control. So I changed the look of my bike, kind of went with, you know, people call it club style. I'm fine with that, you know, it's cool, I like it. But I'll tell you what, it just handles a whole lot better than the ape hangers. And these bars are 14s, so I dropped them down a little bit. They're right at my shoulders. You know, I like being able to see my hands. I feel like the bike handles a little better. And like I said, I like the mids. The mids, you know, a lot of people ask me, I'm tall, I'm 6 foot. So if you're a taller guy, there you go. I'm 6 foot, I like my mids. Do I get cramped sometimes? Yeah, sure I do. But like I said, you could throw a highway bar and you can eliminate that pretty quickly. So, I mean, I don't know what would be holding you back. And another thing is, you know, irons aren't bad priced. I bought this bike new, and it, you know, it didn't break the bank. You know, you know, some street box can get pretty expensive. See this is what I got to deal with on a daily basis. People running red lights right in front of me. Good thing I'm recording, because you're about to get your tag number. What do we got there? See what I'm talking about, dude? No, I'm not having this, dude. Not having it. Yeah, you're on camera, and I will report you. So dangerous. Like, you know, I live in Florida. I live in Panama City Beach. We get a lot of traffic here, and you know, people get killed that way. Guys, I'm real big on that, man. Like I said, I deal with wrecks and stuff all the time. You know, I take drunk driving and stuff pretty seriously, and it looks like that guy is long gone. You know, I tried, and that makes me feel a little bit better, but I'm gonna hop off here, guys, because I'm gonna pull over and I'm gonna probably inform the cops on that one. See you guys.